I have a question real quick. So I'm very curious. So you're making soul food in Mexico, and obviously the majority of your customer base is probably the people who live there. So what is their reaction to what you're doing? Like how are they? I mean, obviously you able to continue your restaurants and run, but like I'm just curious, like, do they like just like have like really like strong reactions and want to talk to you, or have you talked to the customers? Like, I'm just so curious to how that's going down there.
Well, honestly, I mean, I feel like we have um probably more like Black Americans that either live here or who are visiting, like thinking about moving here, or folks who are just coming through for, like a good time and they heard about the place and they stopped through. So a lot of our clientele right now is definitely from the US community. And then after that,
Mm.
foreigners in general who have heard the soul food, they know what's up. And then after that, yeah, because we're in especially because we're in like a neighborhood that is not it's not like overly saturated with foreigners. We're kind of like over here in the cut a little bit, like just in the shadow of some of those areas. Um, because of that, we have a lot more Mexicans who are coming, but it's also a challenge because I speak Spanish pretty like at an advanced level, but I'm not totally fluent. So like our social media
Mm.
strategy and like all of that and like reaching out to like Mexican media and stuff has been slow to develop, even though it's
Mm.
something that we're aware of. It's something we want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think once we can actually like have conversations about what we're doing in the language of, the vast majority of people in the city, then we'll be able to have more. But of the people who've come, like they love the food. They're like, yeah, like this is really good, and we love the vibes, and we love the music, and like everything you're doing here. So I feel like it's generally been very well received. And I think also
Mm.
because, I'm out here and I'm very cognizant of the fact that gentrification is something that is a big topic of conversation here, especially as more foreigners like flood into the city.
Mm.
I think that the only thing I can really say to that is there's the gentrifiers who care and the gentrifiers who don't. And so you
Mm.
can have one or the other. And at least for me, like everything from me learning Spanish and be able to speak and have conversations with people to the staff here being locals that we've hired to the vendors that we've worked with being Mexican nationals. Like we are doing everything we can to make sure that we are upholding the values and the vision that I have for this place being something that is it's a concept and a project that we're taking part in the community and not just taking from the community. So that's always going to be like a North Star for us.